I want to turn to something on the Democratic side that emerged this weekend. There's growing angst that potential third-party challengers, Robert Kennedy Jr. and Marianne Williamson, could really hurt President Biden's reelection chances. RFK Jr., the New York Post reports, with video, it's not just their account, spreading some really deranged lies about about COVID that really walk into anti-Semitism and anti-Asian bigotry. The New York Post has tape of Kennedy saying, quote, COVID-19, there's an argument that it is ethnically targeted. COVID-19 is targeted to attack Caucasians and black people. The people who are most immune are Ashkenazi Jews and Chinese. We don't know whether it's deliberately targeted that or not. We do know that the Chinese are spending hundreds of millions of dollars developing ethnic bioweapons, unquote. There is no truth to this. Plenty of Ashkenazi Jews and plenty of Chinese and Asian people died of COVID. It's a deranged argument. But this guy is he's polling in the double digits among Democrats.
Well, but again, I think that is more about name recognition. I mean, his own family doesn't support him. And as you just said, that is a deranged, disgusting thing to say. Let's just be very clear. It does not represent the values of the Democratic Party. So I think when voters, he's not on the ballot in any states. And I think when voters actually get to hear him say things like that, those numbers will fall. I'm not concerned. And as the Congresswoman said, the fundraising numbers from the Biden campaign should just shut up the people who have been, wringing their hands. We see it every cycle. I'm very confident in President Biden's ability to run a solid campaign. And the last thing I'll say very quickly is, in part because, a lot of what 2024 is going to be about is who gets to be an American. When we talk about the defense authorization bill, I mean, a lot of what is in there are anti-LGBTQ, anti-woman, anti-civil rights. I mean, we're seeing this at the state level. We're seeing this at the federal level. And it's calling it culture wars is such a disservice.
Yeah. So
I want to say on Karen's point, too, about the people who have been kind of underestimating President Biden. I think that his fundraising numbers need to be a wake-up call to Republicans as well, because I feel like a lot of people are pointing to his low approval ratings and everything. But if Republicans nominate someone like Donald Trump, then Biden could succeed and win re-election. But I think if we put up anyone else, we could pose a threat to Biden, but these fundraising numbers are really strong.
Any thoughts on what Robert Kennedy had to say? I mean,
I have to echo the fact that it's nauseating and disgusting and divisive, and the Democratic Party has no room for that sort of narrative. I don't think he will gain any traction, and I'm not worried about it. I am confident that it will end up being a rematch of Biden and Trump, and I believe President Biden will prevail.